everyone. Thank you for joining us on today's live session on the Diploma in Health Information Management at Ashton College. My name is Pamela, and I'm part of the marketing team here. I'll be your host this afternoon. I'm pleased to be joined today by Raquel Gomez, one of our instructors for this program. In this session, we'll learn more about Raquel's professional background and experience, explore the structure and key highlights of the program, and discuss the essential highlights and career opportunities in health information management field. Feel free to submit your questions using the chat or the Q&A feature at the bottom of the screen. You'll get to as many as you can during the Q&A portion at the end. If you like more information about the program, how to apply, or Ashton College in general, you find helpful links in the resources section or in the video description if you're watching from YouTube. Now, let's get started. Hey, Raquel, how are you? Thanks for joining us.
Good. You?
I'm good. So let's kick off with the first question.
Sure.
Can you give us a brief overview of the health information management field and its importance in Canada's healthcare system?
Sure. So as I see it, health information management is a vital component of Canada's healthcare system, and it focuses on the management of patient data and health information. HIM professionals ensure that health records are accurate, secure, accessible, which is a crucial requirement for delivering high-quality patient care, supporting healthcare decision-making, and maintaining compliance with legal and ethical standards. So it's not just derived essentially from the information management perspective, but also remembering that we play a critical role in the legislative framework that aligns with the HIM field.
Very interesting. Could you walk us through the Diploma in Health Information Management here at Ashton, and what are some of the key topics and skills that students will learn?
Sure. So the Diploma in HIM covers key topics. I haven't had the pleasure of teaching all of them, but things such as clinical documentation, data governance, privacy legislation, health information systems, coding standards, which are key considerations for the HIM field, especially when you're out in the market looking for employment opportunities. Students will develop skills in data analysis, quality management, and regulatory compliance, which are essential for effective health information management, amongst other wonderful components of the program.
And what part of the program do you personally find most exciting or rewarding? And what do you think students will benefit from the most?
I find the focus on real-world applications in health information management to be particularly exciting, simply because it's not textbook derived. So some of the real-world examples will come from a lot of the faculty itself and the vast experience that they bring to Ashton College. Students benefit greatly from hands-on projects and case studies also that allow them to apply their knowledge, and practical scenarios that they can use to apply that knowledge to, which prepares them for the challenges they will face in their careers to come.
That's really interesting. I think well, for me, that's the best way to learn something, like when you get your full hands on it. How would you describe your teaching style, and what can students expect from your classes?
My teaching style, it's simply interactive, student-centered, emphasizes collaboration and open discussion. That's typically my approach. I like to engage the students and get perspective from where they're coming from, and I align my teaching style to that as well. Students can expect a mixture of lectures that I do, group work, and practical exercises. And I encourage critical thinking and application of concepts in real world contexts, not just textbook. So I do derive from textbook, but I like to apply the real world application twist by using any resources that are available to me online. And I do apply a lot of research methodology to my teaching style.
What kind of time commitment should students expect each week, in your opinion? And what qualities or habits help students succeed in this program? I know it's hard, like generalize through all of the students, but from what you've seen.
It's difficult because everyone has a different learning style. Just like teaching style is different, but I would say that you can expect to dedicate probably approximately 10 to 15 hours per week to coursework, that includes like lectures, assignments, and study time. Essentially, to succeed, students should develop strong time management skills, which is required to be successful in the program, stay organized, and actively engage with course materials and with peers. That's something that I've actively seen in my time with Ashton, that students heavily provide a support system for each other to successfully succeed in the course as well. And it's highly encouraged for my students.
What are some career paths for graduates on this program? Where do health information management professionals typically work, in your opinion, or what have you seen?
This can vary. I would probably be a living proof of that, given my history. But essentially, graduates from the program, they can typically pursue careers such as HIM managers. Although to get to that particular level, you would likely have to first have what we like to call entry-level type of roles into the HIM field. You can do things like clinical coding, data analysis. So data analysts are heavily recruited in the HIM field. To things like privacy officers, PIA assessors, which are privacy impact assessment assessors, and even, interestingly enough, health informatics, even though that's mostly seen as a sort of a bridge between clinical and system informatics, the interoperability perspective or lens. There's still a place for HIM professionals to pursue an avenue or a pathway to health informatics from the HIM field. And you can work in various settings. It includes hospitals, clinics, government agencies, health IT companies, pharmaceutics. It really depends on where your interest resides. There's usually a role there that HIM professional can likely land within the organization.
Oh, okay. And in your opinion, how do health information management professionals contribute to improving patient care, even though they may not work directly with patients?
HIM professionals, they improve patient care by ensuring that healthcare providers have accurate and complete information to make informed decisions. They play a critical role in data governance, which supports quality improvement initiatives and enhance overall patient experience. But that's sort of at the forefront. You also have to look at the secondary supports that are also there. HIM professionals, they make contributions to research, which rely heavily on the health information that's made available by HIM professionals. That's just probably scathing the surface of what HIM professionals are involved in and how they improve patient care. But ultimately, it's timeliness. There's so many different avenues of support to the patient. And there's also that direct patient relationship building opportunity when you're working in, for instance, release of information. You have the opportunity to work with various partners or stakeholders, including patients. And at the end of it, it's all at the forefront of making sure that the service is available to the patient with the right information that you're managing under that data governance structure. So lots of opportunity to contribute to patient care.
Got it. How do you see the role of health information management evolving in the next 5 to 10 years, let's say so, especially with AI, digital health tools, and data-driven decision-making? Yeah,
that's interesting. It's definitely, there's a digital transformation landscape that's happening, and we're finding a lot more of the shift, and it's just a new way of working, essentially. So the role, as I see it in health information management, it is evolving, as you mentioned, and the advantages that AI introduces and digital health tools. But HIM professionals will increasingly focus is on the data analytics and decision-making support, and leveraging technology to enhance patient care, streamline operations, and ensure compliance with emerging regulations. So there's a place for HIM as we evolve with the new digital services and technologies that are being introduced. And it's a fast evolving landscape.
Yeah, no, it definitely sounds like health information management is still very relevant.
Absolutely.
days.
And
Yeah,
you know, with AI, there really isn't. I'm pretty sure everyone has heard of that. Is that there isn't exactly a governance structure. So this is still very new territory, and HIM professionals have the opportunity to contribute to how that framework is developed to support these AI and digital health tools that are being introduced. So there's always an opportunity for personal development as well, not just the professional aspect, but that personal contribution to improving healthcare as a whole.
and from your experience, what are the most essential skills or traits for someone considering a career path in this field?
I would say it includes attention to detail, analytical thinking, strong communication abilities, and a solid understanding of health information systems, including data privacy regulations. But a desire and passion to learn would also be strong key skills that are required, because a lot of these, they can be learned with the right mentor or support system that you can build within a professional domain.
What advice would you give to someone who may not have a healthcare background, but is considering this program as a career change?
I guess building on what I just said, but for those that don't have a healthcare background and are considering the HIM program, I would recommend being open to learning and leveraging transferable skills such as project management. That's a big one. And data analysis. Those are transferable skills. Those are just two examples. It's also beneficial to seek mentorship from professionals already in the field. So there's a wonderful opportunity to build upon the skills. And Ashton College has a lot of wonderful instructors as well as part of the program that can help build those skill sets as well, and position students to be successful in the field.
From your teaching experience, what common challenges do students face in this program, and how do you recommend they overcome them?
Common challenge I see is adapting to technical aspects of health information systems. I recommend seeking help from instructors, utilizing online resources, and collaborating with peers to overcome the hurdles that they're faced with. I would also say that a common challenge is seeing outside the box of what health information management is and how vast and evolving it's become in healthcare. So not just thinking that you are subject to roles in a hospital, in a health records department. There's so much more that HIM professionals can contribute to in healthcare, and that goes beyond a health records department that I like to call positioned or found oftentimes in the basement of a hospital. So it's being open-minded and doing research as well is very important to see what career opportunities are there, and potentially building a career path for yourself that isn't just within the immediate confinements of what HIM is. You have to be willing to evolve, just like the field is evolving as well.
And it sounds like being curious is also like a great way of doing it too.
Yes, inquisitive.
Yeah. What role does the practicum play in preparing students for the real life careers in health information management? Well, in your opinion, or from what you've seen?
It's crucial for bridging theoretical knowledge with practical experience. It provides students with the hands-on experience and opportunities to work in healthcare settings, allowing them to apply their skills and understand the dynamics of the HIM field. And I must say that being an HIM graduate myself, and having worked in the field for 20 plus years, having the role, that practicum, it's an introductory, it's almost a segue into a future role. And oftentimes the skills that or the knowledge that you're learning in the class, it's very difficult to understand the application of it and really have a feel for the importance of it until you're actually doing it. And you realize, wow, it's rewarding in what you're doing.
In your opinion, why should someone choose this program at Ashton College specifically? What do you think it makes it unique or especially relevant today?
A few things. I would say Ashton College offers a unique blend of theoretical knowledge and practical application. And it has a focus on current industry trends and challenges. There's a lot of collaborations that occur with Ashton College, and also CHIMA, which is a wonderful partnership to enable tools and mechanisms for students or prospective students, and also our experienced instructors and comprehensive curriculum. It prepares the students to meet the demands of a rapidly evolving healthcare landscape.
Do you have any final thoughts or tips that you like to share with prospective students that are considering this path?
I encourage prospective students to stay curious and proactive throughout the studies, engaging with materials, asking questions, and seeking network opportunities, which will greatly enhance learning experiences and career perspectives. I think the program with Ashton is incredibly well structured to enable students with the skills that they need to really go out there once they graduate to be successful in their career. And I mean, if you join Ashton College, you might potentially be able to get me as an instructor, and I will share all the wealth of knowledge that I've had the privilege to build in the past 20 years of my HIM career. So I definitely encourage students to consider applying for the program at Ashton College. You won't regret it. It is intensive, but it also is can be tailored to the needs of the student as well. So I think that's a unique offering that the college has as well.
Thank you so much, Raquel, for sharing your insight and you're not one. a bunch of insights and experience with us today. It's always so valuable for prospective students to hear from an instructor, an expert such as you, to get a sense of what the program is like and to understand how health information management professionals make such an important impact within the healthcare system. If you're interested in the Diploma in Health Information Management program or want to take next steps, feel free to scan the QR code that will appear on your screen shortly. Raquel, again, thank you so much for being here. I got motivated by you and all of it that you mentioned. Yeah, and thank you to everyone who joined this session. I hope it was very useful and also motivated. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for joining us today. Looking forward to connecting with you again soon. Thank you so much, Raquel.
Oh, thank you for having me. I look forward to seeing the students join the program and be out in the field.